something. Lyrical moisture. Can I have some little mercy? Yes, you are. Walk the way you'd like to walk. This is our last resort. Smells like something. Lyrical moisture. Can I have some little mercy? Yes, you are. Walk the way you'd like to walk. This is how we resort.
Lay down, relax.
You ain't nothing at all. Ain't nothing at all. Ain't nothing, nothing at all. Ain't nothing at all. Ain't nothing at all.
Lay down, relax. Lay down, relax.
Smells like something.
Lay down, relax.
You ain't never really had to do a thing.
It's hard just to realize that.
Piece together fragmentation off while I'm standing and still spinning in and out of doubt and trying to figure out if silence is my buddy when I'm in a wood. And just what the fuck am I rapping for? What the fuck am I rapping for? Plenty of people be talking for reasons they would not explain. I be falling in schemes every day and I feel like my battle is figuring out what the motives for people around me are probably agreeing to be in some things that I do not think that I'll enjoy my becoming. I'm hunting for feelings that snarl in my chest like a warning. I'm scared and I'm horny and calling for rest.
Chivalry is a stone cold pervert. Self-loathing in silence make a paranoia cocktail. Porn makes it seem like it don't matter who I think of fucking. Just trying to make sense out of living. Just trying to make sense.
You ain't never really had to do a thing.
It's hard just to realize that.
Piece together fragmentation off while I'm standing and still spinning in and out of doubt and trying to figure out if silence is my buddy when I'm in a wood. And just what the fuck am I rapping for? What the fuck am I about rapping, folk.
That's right, muggles, that's right, you know what it is. You know what it is, it's the fucking Dark Lord in this bitch. What's poppin' with your bitch ass? Listen here, I'm trying to give you advice with the bitches, young player. With the bitches, first of all, you never get mad when they say you can't fuck. Because that's just telling yourself no. You gotta focus, my nigga. You gotta focus. You gotta be in there for the long haul, okay? The long fucking haul. Firefly. Do you wanna live forever? Do you wanna live forever? Do you wanna live forever?
What do you consider fun?
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
When you're up in the night to the early morn.
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
When you see a baby looking, wanna give you some.
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
When you get the now feeling, but you're slow to run.
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
Truthfully, I'm hella cold and systematic. I find emotions to be an ass backwards way of dealing with facts. But the battle I enact within the shadow, throwing sack of flesh is one in which I accept just how silly I can be. A million me stand in line, a centipede of possibility. I pick them from the sky above, toss them at whoever I am dealing with. The field in which I'm comfortable hibernating. These people don't pay attention to lyrics, to the music, at our parties are disheartening and say a lot about the dark, far-fetched, heartless times we living in. I pick a pen, throw it back again, and find my situation quite desolate at best. I'ma say it with my chest. See, I breathe out seeds of mischief when I'm asleep. Slip written messages in the psyches of my lovers. I'm a raw mix of hard and soft. My container bubbles over and spills out on the people I'm around. Like, what do you consider fun?
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
When you're up in the night to the early morn.
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
When you see a baby looking, wanna give you some.
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
When you get the now feeling, but you're slow to run.
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
Now what do you consider fun?
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
When you're up in the night to the early morn.
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
Yeah, when you see a baby looking, wanna give you some.
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
When you get the now feeling, but you're slow to run.
That's the buzz, that's the buzz.
Now I'm myself, important little shit, a fucking bitch. Been bullied enough times that I've studied up on it and how it's done. My tongue is a lockpick, I lunge at a topic for fun. I will knock shit over. Not too sober, not too high. I got this feeling and I don't know why. I got this feeling and I don't know why. I got this feeling and I don't know why. I got this feeling and I don't know why. I got these lies I believe in. It's always just sigh underneath. But that's the type of shit that happens when you follow your reasons. Everybody competing, how come there's nobody blinking? I say SNWANKY and Ali, and I got these lies I believe in. Bones just sigh underneath him, but that's the type of shit that happens when you follow your reason. It's everybody competing, how come there's nobody blinking? I saw the flower fall, the flower fell.
Do you wanna live forever?
I saw the flower fall, the flower fell down. I saw the flower fall, the flower fell down. I saw the flower fall, the flower fell down. Fairy dog jumping out them bones for a real nigga. Ghost like spasms, the world's quite dazzling. I wiggle out of traps every day. What he know might drag him away. I've a soul in the sadness,
and I can't feel if I got a soul.
I feel cold and I feel heat and I feel sex and I feel weak and I always wonder what it might mean spinning through this. Talk is talk. Cheap is cheap. I watch the wolf awkwardly stalk and peep the sheep. A novice to the game, been playing since younger days. I've been played and he tangled an arrangement of mental acrobats on the rhythm. Fashion the divot in the surface of courage and master existence. I laughed when I heard I was mad once. It was after my head of pearls, but a fast one.
Sometimes
I get too ahead of myself like mashed potatoes all over my fucking soul. It's the tension that builds and releases a post, if you will. Tell them hoes they can chill if they wanna ask questions and figure out what we're all responsible for. Baby, why would you offer something you ain't wanna give up? In the first place, deep in the earth, I inherited a birthplace, a shift in the average, a neutral, a tilt to the truthful, a boastful self-loathing, a noble, a groaning, a hopeful unholding, an opening, hole filled with holy addiction to willing. I'm willing to go to gloating forever. I pass through my life like I live through my goals, while I secretly hope all my secrets are ghosts and they're hunted by remnants of innocence, feeling the beat of my pulse. Fairy dog jumping out them bones for a real nigga. Ghost like spasms, the world's quite dazzling. I wiggle out of traps every day. What he know might drag him away. I've a soul in the sadness,
and I can't feel if I got a soul.
I feel cold and I feel heat and I feel sex and I feel weak and I always wonder what it might mean spinning through this. I scream.
Spin cycle, then wash that bitch. Spin cycle, then wash that bitch. I said, 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 spin. Will you please remember to turn off the monitors? Freaks graduating high school, sent to colleges. You are now obligated, swallow up your sorrow. It's partially in honor of integrating all of your feelings into a system that lies about its history to whom it may concern. Perched up in the ferns, hoping that it burns, hoping I survive, hoping that I lie in just the right way. All these hopes aside, I am riding on the back of a sunshine-filled glass container, of which I find we're all a bit ashamed of the lust that we have. Thinking about this girl in the past, what she tell me, she said,
whoa, 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 little nigga, slow your roll. If you're gonna roll my boat, then you'll meet me in a spot that I tell ya.
So welcome to the death of one of the last swordsmen, forging signatures to reserve a portion, a seat for the awesome announcement that everything is fine and that war looks gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh shit, I ain't really worried about importance. I'm focused on flowing up endorphins and playing in the garden while you posing with the roses and noticing just how my soul needs to grow when I'm close enough to see yours. A strange decor, numerous decoys for the beat boys, screaming beat men, motherfuckers. When I bring the fucking ruckus, I just noticed that there's breath in this carcass. After all, goddamn, spin cycle then wash that bitch. I said, spin cycle then wash that bitch. I said, expressions just telling me that you thinking the same thing. Say your word and say your word will hit me just as soon as your shift is over. And I'll be waiting.
Will you please remember to turn off the monitors? freaks graduating high school, sent to colleges. You are now obligated, swallow up your sorrow. It's partially in honor of integrating all of your feelings into system that lies about its history to whom it may concern. Perched up in the ferns, hoping that it burns, hoping I survive, hoping that I lie in just the right way. All these hopes aside, I am riding on the back of a sunshine-filled glass container, of which I find we're all a bit ashamed of the lust that we have. Thinking about this girl in the past, so she tell me, she said, whoa, 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 little nigga, slow your roll. If you're gonna roll my boat, then you better use the strokes that I tell you. Whoa, whoa, little nigga, slow your roll. If you're gonna roll my boat. So welcome to the death of one of the last swordsmen, forging signatures to reserve a portion, a seat for the awesome announcement that everything is fine and that war looks gorgeous, gorgeous, bullshit. I ain't really worried about importance. I'm focused on flowing of endorphins and playing in the garden while you're posing with the roses, and noticing just how my soul needs to grow when I'm close enough to see yours. It's the turbulence niggas feel when facing they urges and purging the traits of a servant to murderous intent. Blurred out the sentence in hopes that it transfers the distance between my soul and yours. Man, the fact shit, I ain't doing it no more. I give up.
Yeah, hold up. What you mean, ho? I don't care about that shit. I'm a donut hole. 24 TV against the clock. Beep boop. Reading all your mama. Her last name Peacock. Oh, I'm the greatest rapper ever. When I step into the room, all the bitches say I'm clever. All the niggas say it too, cause all the niggas follow bitches. Bitches want the niggas' attention, but the niggas ain't smart enough to notice that. But I am. That's why I'm the greatest rapper ever. I pour some water on your big toe and told it, hey. And they was like, why you doing that? And I was like, shut the fuck up. This between me and your big toe, ho. Big toe, ho. That's my fucking middle name. Library use only, and I stick with that. Pick my machine in the Los Angeles city and tell it that it ain't shit, ain't shit. Why do rappers always talk about where they from? Why is that more relevant than what the fuck they done? Who the fuck they did it with? What the fuck they be saying? What? Yeah, I give fruit to your mama. Oof. You got something you wanna say? Yeah, you do. Say something. Say something. You have all that shit to say. Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. No one will ever hear this. Promise.
What it looked like for the Oski had a shout and licked the ghost from off me. Told my homies I was mostly boasting, but I didn't tell them how I cried. Metaphorically speaking, I'm a metaphor with a form to destroy the imperfect storm. I'm a walk inside for horse and big thrones, but I'm also a goddamn lie. So get your hands out. Built with black hands. The white man's world was built with black hands. The white man's world was built with black hands, with hands that look like these. Said the white man's world was built with black hands. The white man's world was built with black hands. Said the white man's world was built with black hands, with hands that look like these. said the black man's world is right here, my dear. The black man's world is right here, my dear. The black man's world is right here, my dear. The black man's world is right here, my dear. I said the black man's world is right here, my dear. The black man's world is right here, my dear. The black man's world is right here, my dear. Right here, right here, right here, my dear. Distance is precious in the corner, they say kiss this. And I don't really wanna, it's just business. And all your accolades help you ignore the fountain of your mouth is spitting poison out. What's the purpose of lurking? It's rarely settled in person, cause passive is the way to pass off responsibility. Pardon the pun, unintended consequences of fun. Hardly done with my murderous intent. These days the murderers don't even confess to themselves. I meet killers every day, confident in my brain to think of ways to get away. I will stop when I'm ready to die, to pass along my disguise. Meanwhile I'm here to fuck shit up, and I ain't paying nothing but a life well spent on this motherfucker. I don't really understand what's happening, but I don't like the look of it. We were fools in the making, tools for the taking. Went to schools full of misinformation, a doctor-patient relationship, a sacred mistake, a chip on the shoulder, arouse interest, and devil may carry all of the weight of God's. We were fools in the making, tools for the taking. Went to schools full of misinformation, a doctor-patient relationship, a sacred mistake, a chip on the shoulder, arouse interest, and devil may carry all of the weight of God's. We were fools in the making, tools for the taking. Went to schools full of misinformation, a doctor-patient relationship, a sacred mistake, a chip on the shoulder, arouse interest, and devil may carry all of the weight of God's. We were fools in the making, tools for the taking. Went to schools full of misinformation, a doctor-patient relationship, a sacred mistake, a chip on the shoulder, arouse interest, and devil may carry all of the weight of God's loneliness. Baby lies I'm telling, it's baby lies I'm telling, it's baby lies I'm telling, it's baby lies I'm telling. Y'all niggas need to stop acting like I won't alienate all these bitches, all these motherfucking doubts, all these motherfucking doubts.
Relax my heavy mind. Relax my heavy eyes. It's a baby relax. It's a baby relax my head. It's a baby relax. It's a baby relax. It's a baby relax. Relax my eyes. It's a baby relax. It's a baby relax.
Started off one time, started off. Started off one time, started off. Started off one time, started off. Started off. I'll try not to get none of my festering soul between your teeth when I kiss you. Do you need help in the kitchen? Use the opportunity to grab at my genitals, then smile like you're fighting all the shit that we've been taught. Holy shit, I almost forgot there ain't room in this place for all the doom you replace with vacant smiles. All the tiles in the room seem to slip and slide. Where am I supposed to find footing? At the time, I was certain every cushion that I found was a cage, cause I never wanna go until I'm moving. Always wanna stop till I'm still. Pause the metronome, and in between the spaces of the second we'll be searching for home. Maybe that's the parent's job, just to show you the possibility of a home can exist. Fueled by the faith of my creation, all alone in the vacuum of the space that I'm creating. I can stare down the deep, dark beast of myself, and I know that it's me, cause there ain't nobody else. The problem is a lot of us don't believe a beautiful moment can coexist with all the bullshit we steadily shoveling out. And picture this, I would be a hermit if I never got horny, but I ain't complaining cause I kinda dig being human. Being stupid and foolish and farting and pooping and fucking and pissing people off and getting pissed off at the people around me. And lessons just fall from the eyes of my moments. And I don't know what prize I will find in the next step, or if I'll even make it to a few days ahead, or if the love will outweigh the hatred I inspire. The death of everything just melting in the fire, a breath of ever bringing, like consciousness fucking singing. La la la. If there isn't no one who feels your music, then you put